Hey, Rain here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Corinth Prime. Today I'm going to show you only one build, so let us immediately start. And here it is. This is the Merciless Deadhead Bulwark Vendetta Crocs build. All of these arcanes work for this build. You don't need to change any mods here. Merciless Deadhead and Bulwark, all of them give you active damage. Vendetta, if you have it, you can try it out. It gives you massive multi-shot and reload speed, and the reload speed fixes the weapon a lot. And you can also try out Primary Crocs, giving you a massive stat chance and ammo efficiency. All of these arcanes work. Try them out and figure out which one do you like the most. Now for the mods, we have two Galvanized mods. Galvanized Savvy for stat and direct damage per status. This is mandatory raw damage. Galvanized Health for multi-shot, mandatory multi-shot. Critical chance to critical damage, mandatory damage. Shotgun Barrage for fire rate. The weapon does like fire rate and it does need fire rate. This plus reinforced bond. You mega fix fire rate for this weapon and you kinda need it. The weapon is very slow and Shotgun Barrage does fix it for you. We also have viral damage and electricity damage. And there you go. These are the mods. For the Axe Weapon Adapter or how it can be free to use, it's going to be Galvanized Acceleration for projectile speed. The passive, it shoots out a projectile that you can detonate by pressing the Alt fire again. So you press the Alt fire, you shoot the projectile, press the Alt fire again, it detonates. It explodes in a small radius. It has a massive stat chance, which means you can prime with the Alt fire and then swap to the primary fire to do a lot more damage. The reason why, we have Galvanized Savvy. So you prime enemies with the Alt fire and shoot with the primary fire. Good synergy. Now for the stats, the fire rate is okayish for this weapon type. Multi-shot is good, magazine size is good, ammo maximum for pickup is very good. Real speed is kinda slow, accuracy is medium, it's a semi. Riven Dispo isn't half bad. Crit chance, crit damage, attack speed, and you can remove given Shotgun Barrage. Or you can do cruel chance, cruel damage, multi-shot, and remove cruel deceleration. Fall off is okayish, cruel damage is good, cruel chance is good, stat chance is okayish, and total damage is very good. Now for the Alt fire, it has a massive stat chance, horrible cruel chance, cruel damage. Direct hit is whatever. It does explode in a 10-meter radius, and it does okayish amount of damage. And there you go. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the arcane, and now it's time for me to show you this build against the units. Alright, let's start. I'm going to spawn level 205 Steel Path Orc and Battle Group dudes. No buffs armor strip. First things first, we need to get some stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easily capping Deadhead, Hell, and Savvy. Now let me show you against the enemies. Bombard, 1 tap, Lancers, Butchers, Heavy Gunners, 2 taps. It's a very powerful single target burst. The weapon does not have any punch through, doesn't have AoE, doesn't have ricochet, doesn't have chaining, doesn't have anything like that. So when it comes to clearing, not the greatest. Right. But yeah, that's the primary fire. Now let me show you the Alt fire next. Respawning these dudes. So you can directly hit enemies with the Alt fire. It has a guaranteed chance to proc impact and a really high chance to proc viral and electricity, which is going to prime enemies, and your next shots from your direct hits from primary fire is going to do a lot more damage because we have Galvanized Savvy. As you can see, direct hit enemies with the Alt fire, shoot them with the primary fire, and you're going to do a lot more damage. The second way you can use the Alt fire is by detonating. Alt fire again. When the projectile is near enemies, it does explode in a 10-meter radius, and it's going to kill all the weak enemies like Butchers, Lancers, Crewmen, the Moas, the small Moas, infested Chargers, and stuff like that, right? Against like very tanky enemies like Bombards, Heavy Gunners, you know, Xmas enemies, it won't do much. You kinda have to use like a buffer and armor stripper, right? Let me show you one more time. Boop. Alt fire, kill all the weak enemies. You're going to prime the tankier enemies, and your next shots are going to do a lot more, as you can see. Boop. It's a beautiful chunker. It sounds nice, it looks nice, it feels nice to use as well. There we go. Boop, boop. And there we go. That's the weapon and the build, and now it's time for me to show you this weapon against the Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we're in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies, mod survival, steel path. I'm going to show you this build. Let me kill this guy. There we go. Goodbye, Jade. No buffs. I do have my Sentinel with me for survivability. That's it. Poof, poof, poof. I'll fire to clear all these weak dudes. There we go. I do like the all fire. Helps you a lot to clear. Much better than the primary fire when it comes to clearing, which is quite obvious. The primary fire doesn't really have much, except for single target bursting. There we go. All the arcanes I mentioned, you can try all of them. They're all good for this weapon. Play around, figure out which one do you like. I will say Deadhead and Vendetta is something I enjoy, so you can try them out. Vendetta fixes also the horrible reload speed the weapon has, and gives you a massive multi-shot, which is a massive DPS increase for both the alt fire and the primary fire. But you have to be very close to enemies, which is quite obvious. It's a shotgun. You just have to kill one enemy nearby, and for next like couple of seconds you have a massive multi-shot and a reload speed. Boop. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I'll fire over here as well. It also doesn't matter what Warframe you use. You can use any Warframe. You don't have to worry about that at all. Just copy the mods, copy the arcanes, and you're good to go. You can see right here, I'm not even using anything. Like any buffs. Ember is just here. That's it. She just exists with the Sentinel. And it's doing absolutely fine. I'll fire. Kill this guy. Goodbye. Some people will definitely mention this to me about Nidus getting a retouch and Ash is getting his fort ability back. The builds will not change, so you don't have to worry about that. The Nidus build, there's no changes there. We just have to wait for the retouch and you're good to go. Same with Ash. No changes. If you like his fort ability, you're still going to use Raffle Advance and it's absolutely fine. So you don't have to worry about that stuff at all. Where's the Aki boy? Shall we wait? I think we shall. There he is. Oh. Malice, sure. Let me reload this thing. We need to... Oh, be careful. If I had buffs, it will do much more. Without buffs, it was kind of whatever, right? But with buffs and armor strip, you will kill him in like 2 taps. Boop. I'll fire. Heavy gunner, goodbye. And that's it. I believe you guys seen enough. That's Corinth Prime. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Corinth Prime is fine. It works. To me, it's okay-ish. We have better weapons. But if you enjoy Corinth, don't make me stop you. It's a good shotgun overall. It has burst DPS. It has some sort of clear. You can use buffs to make it better, you know. But yeah, that's the weapon and the build. I hope you guys enjoy the build. Leave a like and sub, and of course, see y'all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.